by Roger Huerta. We'll begin with a few questions from the media joining us virtually today. Keith, your line is now live.
Hey, Roger, it's Keith chilling from Underdog. How you doing, man?
Doing all right, brother. How you doing?
Excellent. First question I want to ask you is, since your last fight, what would you say the biggest improvements you've made so we see the best Roger Huerta in the cage?
Well, I had a lot going on before my last fight, and even in that fight, you can kind of see I fought like an amateur. I definitely did not display any of my skills that I know that I possess, and I definitely ever since. I mean, I've been putting in a lot of work, so I'm ready to go. You'll see that this Friday night.
Excellent. What do you think about your opponent, Chris Gonzalez? He's a young prospect. He's undefeated. How do you feel you guys match up against each other?
I believe he's a good grappler. That's kind of what I've seen. I don't really see a lot of other danger really that he can possess. I mean, he does strike here and there, but other than that, I mean, I think he's still, up and coming. But he's facing a veteran, a guy who's seen a lot of things in this world and in this life and in this cage. So I'm definitely going to, display that and put him away.
My last question to you: you've fought all over the world, and pretty much all the top organizations, Bellator, won championship, UFC. What would you say you like best about Bellator compared to those other top organizations?
What I like best about Bellator, they are able to kind of understand the fighters, to see what they're going through outside of the cage, and kind of let them deal with what they got to deal with. And I'm blessed that they've been patient with me. So thank you.
Nate.
Oh, yes, sir. Roger, how you doing?
Doing all right, yourself?
I'm doing well, man. Thank you. My question is just, we haven't seen you in the cage since November of 2019. I know you had some injury issues, but with a layoff like that, do you enjoy kind of, having more time to work on your game and coming off of a better performance, or do you just get anxious and you kind of want to be in the cage as much as possible?
Well, I was ready to get back in there, but then I ended up having another injury right before that fight that I had to pull out. And I'm usually not one to do so, but it was major. So I had to get surgery on my shoulder. I actually flew to Barcelona to go get it done, just because some of the doctors here in the States did not want to do it the way I kind of wanted to get it done. And I went out of pocket, went over there and got it done. So I'm here to play now.
Awesome, man. And then my next question is just, you're coming in as a plus 210 underdog. Do you kind of put any weight on those things, or with a veteran like yourself with all those credentials? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Come on. Anybody that knows me, I'm one of the toughest persons in this world. Come on, let's go.
Donna.
Hey, Roger. The Bellator rankings were just announced. Do you think that a win here will get you back into contention to be in that top 10 lightweight ranking?
Man, I'm here after the belt. That's why I'm here. I'm still playing this game because I want to be a world champion. That is the only reason why I'm still playing this game. So if it puts me out there real quick, sure, why not? But I'm coming after these guys, man.
Is there sort of a new fire within you to get that done? You could conceivably.
Fire, man. It's just one of those things that I've always had in me. It's just I got off my path as a competitor, as a fighter, and I'm here, man. I'm here doing.
You could conceivably fight maybe 3 times this year in Bellator, should you want to. It looks like
I'll be on call, man. After this fight, I'll be waiting by the phone. I'll be on call.
How many fights are you away from the title, do you think?
Up to Bellator, man. It's not up to me.
Thank you.
Tony.
Hi, Roger. Hope you're well.
Doing all right.
Just wanted to get your thoughts. Obviously, this is the first fight for you during the pandemic era. How has that played a part in any training in the lead up to this fight?
Man, we all have obstacles in life, and if you want something, you're going to find ways to get around and get what you want. So I pushed through it. I'm here now.
And just last question, just going into this fight, obviously, you're coming off of 3 back-to-back losses. Does that give you sort of more motivation to win this fight? You know, how does it change your approach?
Doesn't change nothing. So, like I said before, the last fight I wasn't all there. Even before that, I mean, I went head to head with Patricio. Sorry, this is the brother. Yeah, Patricio. And I mean, I almost put him away until he. When do you see that guy going for takedowns? So, come on,
James.
Hi, Roger. This is James from Strictly MMA. My one question for you is, do you have a prediction for how Roger Huerta gets it done this Friday night?
No, man, I can't tell the future, but I'm definitely coming after this guy.
Absolutely. And then my one other question, this is kind of from a fan perspective, but I grew up watching you fight, my brother as well. And I remember watching your Leonard Garcia fight, and that's still ranked as one of the best lightweight fights of all time. I mean, from your impressive career, where does that rank for you?
Well, a lot happened after that fight because we ended up getting on the cover of Sports Illustrated. So it was good for the sport. It was good for myself. It was good for many things, but it wasn't for a world title. So I can't say that it you know, I'm going after a world title here.
Simon.
Hey, Roger. I just have one question for you today. Simon from Behind the Grind. Your last 3 outings have been against some of Bellator's toughest in lightweight division. So what do you need to do in order to get back to your winning ways come Friday night?
I got to stay focused, man. Stay in my lane, stay focused, keep my eye on the prize, and that's to be a world champion.
Matthew.
How's it going, Roger? This is Matthew Putter from MyMMAnews.com.
How you doing, Mike?
Hey, my question is to you. You know, what motivates you more, coming off a loss or coming off a win from a fighter's perspective?
At this point, life itself motivates me, man. There's a lot of uncertain things. There's a lot of uncertain things out there, and just being here, this is an opportunity for me and for all these guys. So I'm here to take full advantage of this opportunity.
That's all I got for you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
Max.
Hi, Roger. I'm Max from MMA Pit, and I got 2 questions for you. So you've been here for a while. You fought MMA royalty. You're in this 3-fight losing streak. Does it really affect you at this point of your career, or just another day at the office?
Just another day at the office, man. Gonna go have a cup of coffee.
And my other question is, we know you've got your tough times in Mexico. So what would you say to those people that are coming, maybe those difficult situations in their lives?
Can you say that again, please?
We know you had your tough times in the past in Mexico. So what would you say to those people that are maybe having those tough times in their lives, maybe?
Hang in there, man. Hang in there.
All right, we have time for a couple more here. Chris.
Hey, Roger. Chris Mancuso, tarpsoftsports.com. How are you, man? Quick question for you here. I just have one. When you're coming in to a fight like this versus Gonzalez, a guy who only has 5 professional fights, do you find it more difficult to game plan for a guy like this than opposed to the other veterans of the sport? Or is it just next man up mentality?
Next man up. That's pretty much it. I mean, this guy's come here to fight. I'm not here to wrestle. So as far as a fighter, I'm the best fighter here.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
Colin.
Hey, Roger. How we doing?
Doing all right yourself?
Good. Quick question. Is there any specific grappling focus in this training camp?
No, not necessarily, man. I come from a wrestling background. That's when I started this game. But I'm a full-time fighter, so I'm here to fight.
Last question for you. With Chris Gonzalez being only 5 fights in but undefeated, is there extra excitement there to give him his first loss?
Not at all. He's just in my way for what I'm going after. I don't see anything else. He's just in the way.
Last one here, Zach.
Hi, Roger. My name's Zach from MMA Ireland, and you fought all over the world. But if you had to fight in Rome in the Colosseum, gladiator style, what would your weapon of choice be and why?
I'm in it, man. I got him right here.
We'll take one last question here from Dylan Bowker. Dylan, go ahead.
Hey there, Roger. How's it going? I'm kind of wondering because your opponent coming up here has the, I guess, reference of training with Clay Guida, who obviously you had that legendary fight with years back. Like, what are your thoughts on that kind of dynamic, just in the sense of like these new guys you're facing, and kind of drudges up almost these old dynamics from like over a decade ago? Like, how does that dynamic make you feel?
It's nothing, man. I saw Clay's last fight. He did well. Still the same old Clay. Not a lot of improvements, just he pressures in, good cardio, tough as nails. But I'm here to display some skills, man. I've been all over the world. I've seen a lot of things. And, I mean, it's nothing. A fight's a fight. Clay ain't going to be in there, not his teammates, not no one. No one's going to be in there, just him and myself. That's it. He is in there with me, no one else.
All right. Thanks for the time, Roger. Appreciate it.
Thank you. God bless all.